What's good, everybody? This is your brother Mad Black, the most dangerous and most toxic black man on the internet, and I am black up in your face again with some more pro-black commentary. Hopefully, this will be a short video, but I just wanted to add a little bit more onto just a basic general discussion about the talk around Meg Thee Stallion, because very recently I've seen with this trial that a lot of the black feminist crowd and the black female talking heads that you normally see on social media and mainstream media, they've been coming out and doing the whole trying their best to protect Meg or uplift her, or trying to make it seem as, people are just coming down on her or saying bad things about her. And the truth of the matter is, uh, I don't see what these women why they will want to try so hard to support someone like Meg Thee Stallion. Like, it's funny because like they keep saying, oh, you men out there, you just don't like Meg Thee Stallion. Like, what's her name? That proof that plastic surgery is a bad thing. Vivica Fox, she was saying that on that show. I think it's like Coffee with Queens or whatever that show is on Fox Soul, where they got a lot of Hollywood burnout black females talking about current events. And she was coming out and saying, like, you guys just don't like Meg Thee Stallion. Also, bobbleheaded Jamel Hill recently wrote an article where she was kind of basically saying the same thing, trying to paint Meg as like this big, sorrowful, sad victim of trauma and violence, and we should all be concerned about her. But, when I saw that, I had to sit there and think, why are all these older women, why are they so concerned about wanting to save or uplift or uphold Meg Thee Stallion? Why is she the black female icon to circle the wagons around? You know what I'm saying? That bothers me. That bothers me when I see that, because truth be told, uh, these old black women shouldn't like Meg Thee Stallion. There was a time where black women of an older status had some sense and they didn't like skeezers or skanks. You see what I'm saying? Like, there was a time when mature black women actually had some standards about the younger type of women that they will promote. Like, I understand that there are women out there that are, jealous, and maybe as a older black woman, you don't want to be like jealous of a younger black girl. You don't want to like bring her down. You want to try to maybe take her to the side and educate her to help her grow and understand that maybe what she's doing is wrong, right? And maybe there's a better way to do things. I can understand that. So you don't want to put them down in public, but to come out and just be supportive of everything they do. Like, I remember when the politician Maxine Waters was supporting Meg Thee Stallion in that ridiculous song WAP about the wet ass coochie or whatever, right? And I was sitting there watching it. I was like, what is this? I can never imagine my grandmother or the black women that were in my church going for that. You see what I'm saying? Like, they would not approve of that. They wouldn't let young girls come into the church with their ass hanging out. They didn't even like girls coming to church with a short skirt on. You see what I'm saying? Like, there was a way of teaching and, trying to preserve some dignity of the black woman. Okay, they didn't approve of thots and hoes and all this other nonsense in the church. Even if they let a woman like that in there, they would always try to educate them so they could to change and not be this Jezebel within the church or inside of a proper setting. You know what I'm saying? Like, or women like my mom's age or like my aunt, I couldn't bring a girl like Meg Thee Stallion home. Like, they would have a problem with that. And there was a time when you had those mature black women that would, either pull you to the side or maybe pull the girl to the side and, try to educate them as to why they shouldn't be that way. You know what I'm saying? But now it just seems like it's all a free for all. And you got these older women who I guess they want to be like Meg Thee Stallion, You would think that they had gone through enough in their own life and had learned enough that that's not the way that they would want to go. You see what I'm saying? Like after, you know, after being a bust down in Hollywood, you would think that the Coffee with Queens would know not they shouldn't act the way that Meg Thee Stallion does, and acting the way that she does is only going to lead to being damaged, right? Like why would you want someone to make the same mistakes that you did? You would think they want to tell her that there's a better way to do things, or I wish I had done things different. But instead of that, they encourage the nonsense and create a safe haven for more buffoonery. Meg Thee Stallion is being viewed by younger girls as the way to come up or the way to be. And if you got these old women out here co-signing that and congratulating her for that, then you're just poisoning a whole entire another generation. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about is I just don't understand what the problem is with these older women that are supposed to be more mature, who should have more knowledge. They should be educating the younger generation. They should not be encouraging a lot of the nonsense, right? And acting childish and saying that the only problem you men have with Meg Thee Stallion is you just don't like her. It's not that, but most of us are watching the trial and finding out that Meg Thee Stallion probably was not honest about that whole incident. So people are going to say things when they see the truth come out. And black men have had enough problems with being lied on and people telling lies on them and them going to prison or just being accused of something and their entire livelihood or their life just being destroyed, that we don't want to go along with another incident where any black man, whether we like him or not, because most black men don't even like Tory Lanez, but we don't want to see another black man have to go through the same nonsense, right? But no black man, no one I've seen anyway, is putting Tory Lanez on a pedestal and acting like he's some paragon of black manhood. There are black women out there making it seem like Meg Thee Stallion is like an icon of black womanhood, and she should be someone we protect and uplift. I can't go for that. I don't know where that came from, but that's nonsense. And a lot of that comes from the black feminists. I can understand hood rats doing it because hood rats, for the most part, are just extremely ignorant. But a lot of these black feminists, they're going along with it and painting it that whole narrative of we gotta protect the black woman, even though it seems like Meg Thee Stallion got herself into that whole incident on her own. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments section. I very much like to hear your opinions. Anyway, this is Mad Black, and I will be back with my foot on a devil's back.